how to delegate. Do you find yourself, like Dave, resisting delegating, finding it challenging because your team just all seems so busy, you don't really want to overload them with more stuff to do? Or maybe you're thinking that they just don't have the skills that you need to delegate a particular task to. Or my personal favourite, look, if I get the blame for something going wrong, I might as well just do it myself. Well, let's jump on the bike and go for a ride and see what motorcycling can teach us about how to delegate like a master.
Now, there are 3 points that come to mind from this ride when it comes to delegating like a master and dealing with those excuses. As a general rule of thumb, you can always go faster, lean further and stop quicker than you think you can. And your people are no exception, they can do more. If you don't believe me, just watch this footage of MotoGP racing with Casey Stoner, compare his lean angle and speed with mine. Your people will step up if you ask them, and you appreciate and celebrate their efforts. Everyone can get better, faster and more efficient. Now, the second point is that riding a small bike only teaches you so much, and when we're thinking about skill sets, you have to get on a bigger one in order to learn how to ride it. And again, your people are the same. You need to trust that they will learn once they're doing the task, provided of course they've had some training and experience first, and they have your support. And yes, delegating is scary. You do carry the responsibility for the results. This is no excuse to do it all yourself and not delegate. If we were afraid of a bit of risk as motorcyclists, we'd all be walking or catching the bus, and where's the thrill in that? As a manager, your job is to get comfortable with managing risk rather than avoiding it altogether. And when your people know what's at stake, 9 times out of 10, they will respond.
There's another very important reason to mastering delegation, but I'll get to that in a moment. So what action can you take today? Here's my suggestion. Identify at least one person who you can hand more responsibility. Name them as your 2IC and groom them like crazy. Remember how you felt when you started in your current role, how much you learnt in the first few months. They don't have to be as good as you, they just have to be able to start. And with your confidence in them and expectation of them, they will rise to that challenge. Let them know that you're confident in them and give them support. As a coaching manager, your staff will feed off your confidence until they're able to create and fill up their own tank of confidence, if you like. And the other important reason that you should master delegation, well, if you don't, you become indispensable. And whilst that might sound like a good idea on the surface, it actually makes you unpromotable. You are trapped in your current role. And that means that if you want to be promoted or take on more responsibility, you have to move out to move up. And you may not want to do that. So, what topics can we cover for you in other blogs? Let us know what your challenges are and let me know how you get on.